From the Penn Rio Hotel in Las Vegas, here's our host, Allison Hannigan.
For breaking the rules of magic is well known. Turns out they also love to break the rules as TV judges. Later tonight, they'll give themselves a taste of their own medicine and attempt to fool the most accomplished living magician in the world, David Copperfield. Accomplished magic duo in Guys, Copperfield, are you sure you want to do this?
Tracking. We were rehearsing it. We've been working on this. Working with all sorts of friends, running it for them, having them critique it, say where he might bust us. We're working hard. We've been friends with David for decades, but that doesn't mean he's any less.
Well, guess what? You still have to do your job and deal with tonight's magicians first. So focus up and...
I'm from Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and I'm a magician, mentalist, creative thinker. My mom, she loved circus. Years old, I was learning circus skills, and when I was 11, they taught me some magic, and I was like, wow, this is what I want to be. At a certain time of my life, I diving rock that are physical and extreme. I thought it would be fascinating to combine. This trick is completely original. There's nobody in the world doing this. You have to be prepared mentally. And if some things go wrong, I will get hurt. I'd like to find a volunteer. Allison, would you mind? Stand over here. Hi, Allison. Let me show you this. This is a rat trap. If I would step on this, I break my foot.
Why are you doing this?
As you can see, there hundreds. Please.
I don't know.
Please join me, Allison.
Why? Oh, gosh.
Ready to snap.
Yeah, we can stay this way.
Now, each number on him. I memorized the position and the numbers of each and every trap.
Good for you.
No more than 3 inches space between each trap. That means it is impossible to walk safely from this side to the other end without...
Right.
Let me show you this. This is a blindfold. Allison.
Yeah.
It would be nice if you could tie this around my face.
Oh.
So, please take the ends and tight. Ooh, very good. Tight. I can still breathe if you don't mind. Please escort me to the beginning of the stairs.
All right. It's right there.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Is this safe?
Yeah, that's safe, but you're about to fall off the other side. Oh, God.
Behind me, the track is divided in 6 boxes. You're going to eliminate any... if I'm correctly, there's a bucket with a stick. And choose the first 2. And just let me know the numbers. And be careful.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go 3.
3.
Ah, and then another one hit it.
Okay, that's okay. We leave where it is. Another number. 15.
Oh, and it just attacked 7.
So now go to the next one.
All right, 25.
25.
All right. I'll do 32.
32, you said?
Yeah. All right. 42.
42.
Yeah. Ugh.
You're getting good in this.
48.
48.
Yuck. 61.
61.
Yeah. 63.
74.
Oh my God! And it just did another one.
70.
And, okay, that one's. 88.
88.
Yeah. And then 99.
99. So now I need to remember the numbers you eliminated. And let's do this. 3. 16. 25. 42, 48, and 61. $63, 4, 70, 85. Oh, that's far. 85. Okay, let's do this differently. 85. 99.
Why would you do that?
Just to give Penn and Teller some inspiration for their new show.
Man. So this is a trick made just for you?
Yeah, this is original. Nobody in the world does this. Well, maybe it's not an idea that and walk between them.
Halfway through, just go onto our hands.
Well, that was the only option, I thought.
Wow. Okay.
Is at a change your magic. And we have spent our whole careers doing stuff like this, and I don't want anyone to be hurt badly. But I don't mind you snapping your toe. I don't even mind you breaking a toe. You're allowed to do something that's uncomfortable and miserable and painful and not life-threatening. I love how beautiful it looks. You know, you up there elevated in the handstands and the moving through. It's a beautiful idea. It's also a completely original idea. All the time, use our hands, and that it gives you a different kind of creepiness and a wonderful kind of creepiness. Allison having It's a great prover, because you could say, pick any one and make sure it's okay. But the plot itself proves that it's fabulous. I just love everything about this. And now I unfortunately have to tell you what the gimmick is in some sort of code. And I want the code to be so oblique because I want everybody to love this act forever. So we've never done this before. And I'm going to bring it up to you because I just don't want anyone else to know this. It's just this simple, and that's all it is. Genius. Fabulous. Thank you so much.
And you'll get to see them sweat as they try to bust the next magician when we... Welcome back. Last time this magician was here, he helped me fool Penn and Teller. Let's find out what's happened to him since.
For a lot of people, it doesn't matter if they fool Penn and Teller, but I had to fool them.
After many months, I finally found my guru. Hidden away in the Carpathian Mountains, who shared an ancient
Of Allison.
Magic.
So I set myself a new challenge, to fool Penn and Teller a second time. Once again, I his journey. Carpathian Mountains, braving the harsh instructions from the magic guru. I have undergone additional training. And once again, I must not fail.
Can fool us true. Penn and Teller. Shini.
So nice to see you again.
You too.
Teller? Please cut the deck. And complete the cut. Take the top card, don't look at it. Now, before I even look at the cards again, give them to Teller to shuffle. And now normally, I would try to read Allison's mind. But now we have three problems. The first problem is, she doesn't know what card it is. So there's nowhere to find the thought that would tell me the identity of the card. Now, since she's sitting on the card, I could use the ancient art of butt reading. Problem number two, so to speak, and the third problem is that mind reading is knowing that I will be facing this problem tonight, I once again hidden away with me my senses. So now I'm back on Penn and Teller Fool Us to present to you all the ancient ritual of Karpat. This insect is a relative of the dung beetle right now. How to eat the beetle.
Okay.
Don't eat.
I need more power.
Really? What?
Feel color of your card. So, your card is a black card. Your card the ace of spades. Would you please show us, Allison? Is it? Yes! The party team!
You're still chewing.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty terrible. I wouldn't recommend anyone to
No.
have one.
Oh, and you've got some on your teeth.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you. Thing, they might struggle a little bit. I have one left. Your senses. Tally.
Oh, tell. Oh.
Makes me so.
The cards?
Oh, you want to look at them right here?
Well, we'll take them with us.
All right.
We'll be over here if you need us.
What are you
Of
looking for?
course.
What are we looking for?
Yeah.
How the trick is done.
Oh.
Fooling Penn and Teller for the second time.
Oh. Wow. All right. Let's go to the boys and see if they figured it out.
Yes.
You know that there's a lot of that going on. Last time you were on, you gave us a and told us how they were gimmicked. And yet you're eating beetles. You're doing all this. We loved everything about it. We love you. We love everything except where we are right now. We know that you were counting on Allison doing something that she did. You had a pretty good idea what she was going to do, and that was all set up. And you had a pretty good idea what you were looking for. And you kind of really did it. But we don't think we could do it as fast as you did it. We think there might be. With what I've told you right now, we're going to do something you've never done on this show before. You tell us. as to when he shuffled the cards, he turned them around just to be a did it. So you tell me. All of a sudden, it's your show. I would say it's called so-and-so's Fool Us, but I can't even say her name. So right now, we've never done this in history. A hug and shake your hand and tell you how great you are back there. But does that trophy come down or not when we walk up there?
Two-time teller. Will there be another? Find out after this. Well, let's meet the next magician who's messing with P&T.
My name is Giancarlo Bernini. I'm from Austin, Texas. I'm a senior in college studying religious studies, and I'm a magician. I don't see a conflict between my faith and my magic because illusions are all. As a kid, even when I was watching movies, I Merlin from Sword in the Stone. I love that those characters use their magic to be help to someone else. I was about 11 years old when I first started going to the local children's cancer clinic to do magic there. That I saw that it particular trick that I'm doing is about time travel and the way that faith and reason kind of go together. Seek the true, beautiful, and good in their own lives.
Bernini.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here a box, a very special box, because of what's. Just make sure that it stays shut tight, nothing gets into it, nothing gets out of it. Thank you. By the concept of time travel. And tonight, we're going to try to make history and prove the time. Now, if we succeed, we are going to need some kind of proof. Something unique and one of a kind. That's where you come in. What's your name?
Ross.
Ross, nice to meet you. Have a marker in the air just like so. We're gonna make pad up to the marker. Dribble around randomly. Go ahead and open your eyes. Art, unlike anything else. Do you mind holding on to that for just now? I'll take that marker back from you. And I have another question for you. Do you have your cell phone with you?
I do.
Could we borrow that, and would you unlock that for me?
Yes.
Thank you so much. See, I want to make sure that we can recognize this drawing if we were to see it again later. So we're going to take a photo of it. In fact, we're going to take a selfie here. That's perfect. But since we are here with Penn and Teller, it's only fitting that they also should be able to verify this as well. Penn, I'm going to send you a copy of this photograph. We're going to go to your messages. Before we started, don't worry, I'll make sure to delete it after. Penn, please let me know as soon as you receive this photograph.
Here we go.
You got it? Oh, fantastic. Wonderful. Fantastic. Now, the second thing we're going to need is some form of time-keeping device to keep track of how far through time we're going to travel. Luckily for us, Ross, your phone is a stopwatch. To start this stopwatch and place it inside of this little blue bag. Traveler. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me. I've had, and today he's going to be the world's first time traveler. I say first because this has never really worked before, but hope springs eternal. I have built this. It's my homemade artisanal time machine. We're going to place, following him, a very important item. Russ, it's your cell phone with the stopwatch running. We'll make sure he goes in there along with Doug. And last but not least, this drawing that you've made, which we're going to place inside of an envelope for safekeeping. So, decide how far through time we're going to send everything. How many hours to be exact. Teller, would you mind holding up 2 hours? We're gonna send everything in this box back in time 2 hours. Now you'll notice there's no dials or gizmos or gadgets or wires in this. It's just a wooden box. But this isn't science, it's magic. And all you need is a wooden box and the imagination of an 8-year-old. It happens like this. Now, not all time they've tried and placed them inside of a box. Allison has been holding on to this entire time. Allison, would you bring that box forward? Thank you so much. Inside, it's Doug the Platypus. Along with Doug is an envelope with a drawing inside. It's not just any drawing. Ross, it's your Penn. The image that is on your phone.
Yes.
Fantastic. And there's one more thing inside of this box, a little blue bag. And it's probably the most important thing because inside is something that's very special, particularly special for you. Because Ross, inside this bag is a you unlock phone.
Yes.
Now, figure out a way to replicate everything that you've seen here so far without actually using time travel. But we started the stopwatch on this. Just a few moments ago, you said we wanted to send everything back in time in 2 hours. And so if we really did just travel through time, then the stopwatch on this phone would have been running for the past 2 hours.
So we're all younger.
About 2 hours?
Yeah, I mean, it counts. Hey.
We did it.
Well, if again.
Yeah. Once I figure it out, we can go back in time and just make sure that it works.
So what did you think when you got invited to be on the show?
I've been watching this show for so long. It's my favorite show. And just the opportunity to be here, I'm so grateful.
The guys are going to say.
You know, I don't know if I'm going to fool them, but I certainly hope that they haven't seen anything. Yeah, I'm a college senior right now, so it would mean that kind of validate the fact that I want to do magic full-time professionally as soon as I graduate, and that would just validate that dream for me. Thanks.
Fingers crossed.
Absolutely.
All right, well, let's see if your time machine brings you a trophy.
Oh, boy.
Boy, a lot of stuff going on. You got 15 tricks here, and they're all really, really good. I had some notes right here. Let me get another. second page. But yeah, he's Penn too. But let me try this one. We didn't hear you say the magic word, but I think you did say a magic. The platypus was a wonderful helper. And the thing about cell phones that kills me, you know, I'm old enough and knew where the phone was. But with cell phones, you have no idea where you're actually calling. You know, the person could be anywhere. You could call. They could be in Europe. You know, you don't know where they are at all. We know that all magicians things in there, and I hope that in all of this, I may have given you some idea of how much we liked your show, and maybe you didn't.
Yeah. No, these guys are brilliant. They've got it figured out. Hey, I'm just grateful they watched the 2-hour-long magic.
Thank you so much. Giancarlo Bernini. After this break, we make Fool Us history and magic history. David Copperfield will attempt to bust our boys. Penn and Teller, don't go anywhere. For the first time on this show, Penn and Teller are going to try to fool someone else. Give it up for our next potential foolers.
I have to admit, Joe and I are a little nervous about this, actually. We're about to do something that no judge on any talent show has ever done before. No judge in any show, really. This, we're not just gonna let any, we're gonna let ourselves be judged by the greatest living magician in the world, David Copperfield. Have a seat, sir. Please do. Now, we're not going to do flying or the Statue of Liberty because you know how those are done. And we don't. So we're going to do a card trick for you, Dan.
That's awesome.
And this is usually so nerve-wracking with a layperson. With you, it'll be easy because we want you to just follow the procedure here. We're going to have you pick a number in your head. Don't say it aloud. And then when we turn our backs, which we will do, you're going to count down that number. Let's say it was 4. Count down 4 cards. Look at the 4th card. Memorize it. Remember it forever. Put it other cards on top. It's a gentleman's game. We won't look, but don't count too loud. Count down there. And when you get to that point, look at the card, put it right back where it was, put the other cards on top, if you would, please. And when you've done top of the deck, put the other cards on top.
Put it back on the top of the deck.
Yep, the other cards on top. Just give them a riffle shuffle. And you know, David, we've been friends for and complete right-hand coat pockets. You want to reach into Teller's right-hand coat pocket, make sure there's nothing in there, and make sure there's no electronics or anything. Reach. I thought.
It's for me.
Yeah, Teller looks like it's going to be pockets empty, no electronics. Check that all out. Yes. So put the cards in right here. Now, Teller's going to pull the card. Now, we're not going to read your face or anything, but you spell the card in your head. Each card that goes down, you spell one of the letters, and do spell of. So it's Ace of Spades, A-C-E-O-F, S-P-A-D-E-S. The audience will be doing it along with you, but everybody be quiet. Don't spell it out. He is going to deal the cards out. That would be the first letter of the card. Now, the cards were taken. David went down, picked one of them, put the other ones on top, shuffled them twice, and then gave them a cut. them twice himself, and he gave them a cut. And when he will say stop after the card is out of teller's pocket, so teller can't possibly do anything with the information he gets on the sling. Take that card right there off the top, pull it towards you, and very loudly, what was the name of your card? And show it to the audience.
4 of spades.
The 4 of spades. Show it to the audience. Whether we fooled you or not.
All right. Penn and Teller. That's very impressive.
Nerve-wracking.
How?
Huge, fabulous. You got to stay away from all of that. He hasn't done a lot of card stuff. So we went with a card trick that has, I think, a couple principles that David probably knows, and we hope a couple principles that will hit David in the side of the head like a baseball bat.
It's a huge risk.
Yeah. There's no reason on earth to do this.
No.
As a matter of fact, as I think about it now, I don't know why we thought of this. We thought, boy, this is really brave. This would do this, and there's a reason no one else would do this. It's stupid.
But it's giving you sort of a good side to now you
You're
know
going to
what
be people are on the show, and looking down at it's horrifying. He's making notes.
Sometimes I think you guys are just doing your grocery list.
There's all this stuff you're trying to do. See, seeing a magic trick once, as opposed to seeing it on TV where you can run it back. Seeing it once, to remember, did she shuffle the deck before or after she did the spread? When did they go below the table? When did they touch their pockets? And you're trying to reconstruct that.
So now, if he guesses, does he win the theater?
Copperfield.
Okay, it's time to see if David Copperfield has figured out Penn and Teller's trick. But first, let's take a quick commercial break. Before the break, Penn and Teller threw caution to the wind and tried to fool David Copperfield. Now it's time to see if they pulled off their greatest trick of all. David, how do you think they did it?
Well, I didn't get every single thing about it. That was really great, and it made me smile for a second. But mostly, you talk in code in this chair. So I'm going to talk in code. And there's 2 of you, and there's only 1 of me, so I think the odds are stacked against me.
Who is that?
He's certainly got...
Do you need more clarification?
I do need more clarification. Yeah, there were 2 shuffles and a cut.
Well, the shuffles... See this without revealing anything. I didn't shuffle the deck at the beginning. I shuffled it afterwards.
You shuffled it after you'd selected the card.
That's correct.
You gave them 2 shuffles.
That's right.
Gave them a cut, then they went to teller's pocket. Order of the universe there, they're still in his pocket after they've been shuffled.
That's correct.
If you have your key,
Yes.
and then you're shuffling around,
But life's order doesn't change.
You want to talk to Teller quietly up here?
Who gets the theater?
And this is the same deck, correct?
Yes. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to pass out. And I'm going to let the grown-ups talk.
Okay.
Because I am so...
Joe.
you just fall down with me. And that's the problem.
Oh, no. That's, yeah. So, David.
And maybe one detail that I really happy because I want to be fooled, and that means you fooled me.
David Copperfield, how can you top that? Well, see next time on Fool Us.